Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. I'm Gene, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Hanging with Uncle. Before we get started today, I just kind of want to say hi to everybody. I hope everybody is well, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. It's very warm and beautiful here, and just take some time to enjoy yourself and soothe your mental happiness, please. All right, so we have a special guest with us today, an old friend who's been on the show before, Brent Knaple. Brent, how you doing? My pleasure, man. Thank you. Not at all, man. We enjoy the interaction, most definitely. Nice. The high today here, I think, was about 94. And it's supposed to cool off back down to like by 81 by Friday, but, then it's don't go outside without an umbrella kind of weather. Yeah. It really does, man. So, I know you have something very important on your mind you wanted to get off your chest real quick before we get started on our two topics. So if you want to go ahead. So why don't you let everybody know how they can help you with this endeavor, because I know it's going to take a lot of it's going to take a lot of, God, what's that term I'm looking for? I drank wine before we started. Relying on the kindness of good people. Thanks, Brent. Yeah. Speaking of trying new ways, notice how we transition there. Segue. Yeah. Tell me what you think about Alvin Bragg suing Jim Jordan over overstepping his bounds and violating the 10th Amendment. Same Alvin Bragg. This. Well, Jim Jordan is the chair of the Judiciary Committee. And what he's done is once Donald Trump was arraigned, he started bombarding Alvin Bragg's office with congressional subpoenas, wanting him to talk about his investigation. And that just totally violates the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, giving states the power to govern themselves. And no congressional committee has the authority to tell any state in the union what to do. They can pass laws that affect everybody, but they cannot interfere in criminal prosecutions of defendants. And not only does it violate the 10th Amendment, but it violates the separation of clause because that's under the criminal justice system. So again, he's stretching past two boundaries that he has no business reaching across. Right. Even if they tried to do it to Jack Smith, that's overstepping the separation of powers, because the Department of Justice falls under the executive branch and not Congress, not the legislative branch. So I'm glad Jim Jordan's going to give him a law on the 10th Amendment in court, telling him to knock it off so they can do their job without any harassment or retaliation hanging over their heads, See, I think the opposite is going to happen. I think Republicans are in the bottom of the maelstrom and they're falling apart. And the Tangerine Terror is the anchor bringing them down. I wouldn't say he went after him, but just saying he's holding someone accountable, I wouldn't consider that going after him. See, I don't, Brent, I don't think that this is accurate the way you're describing it, because this investigation was already going on under Cy Vance, the previous DA in that county. So all Alvin Bragg did was pick up the investigation that was currently underway. So I wouldn't put this on Alvin Bragg. He didn't start this. This was not his investigation from the beginning. He's just picked up the ball and has run with it since he took office. No, he just got elected. This is his first election as Manhattan DA. He runs all the criminal cases in Manhattan County, or whatever that jurisdiction is. So he runs all the cases in that, and that's where that falls in. He didn't start this. That's some nonsense started on Fox News. That's again not true. I don't look at this investigation as so much for the Democrats' favor. This has nothing to do with the Democrats' favor. This is a secret grand jury that has looked at the evidence and has made a determination, and we have no idea who they are, what their motivations are, how they vote, if they vote. We know nothing about them because it's a secret process. And if you look at Trump's arraignment, Alvin Bragg was nowhere in the courtroom. He had his deputy attorneys in there handling the thing from the start.
At least you're setting someone straight.
And whose fault is that? But the thing is, Alvin Bragg's office did not release a date on the arraignment or when he was going to be arrested. That's something Trump did on his own. He put it out there and started this, not Alvin Bragg. Alvin Bragg never said one word about when or if Trump was going to be indicted. He just kept his mouth shut until here we go. The indictment is here from the grand jury, and now we take this evidence to court in the Supreme Court of New York to have the evidence heard before 12, people. That's a whole nother conversation, man. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got like 3 minutes left. Yeah, my wife's looking at me with daggers in her eyes, like, hurry up. So, there was a news article that came out today how a shareholder of the Fox News industry is suing Rupert Murdoch for the lies told about, the election fraud and all the nonsense and lies that Fox spews. And I just think that's the second domino to fall after Dominion hits them. I think that Fox News has to come to Jesus meeting and say, we promise to be good and only report the truth and stop this bullshit, or they need to get the hell off the air, man. Anyway, your thoughts, go. Me too. I saw this morning. Came across my news feed like about 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, that one of the shareholders of the company is suing Rupert Murdoch. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's putting a tourniquet on it. um Again, I don't know. I'm not on. I pay nothing. I pay no attention to them like you. They're full of shit and nonsense, and they have no journalistic credibility and don't deserve to be on the air. That's my opinion of Fox. because they knew what they had to do in order to keep their audience so they wouldn't leave and go to Newsmax or One America. That's why they did this. They're going to cut their losses, and they're cutting their losses probably against the shareholder because of all the damage they caused over the election and influencing the insurrection. Anyway, man, I gotta go. I'm going to leave that up to the attorneys, man. Anyway, thank you, Brent, for joining the show this Wednesday. Pleasure as always to have you on, man. All right. You too. And that's all the time we have for this evening. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button, and we'd really appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, click that thumbs up button, the like button. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps our channel out. And click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we are out live with new content. So I'm Gene, and